recent study done by Kaspersky Lab found that 57% of South Africans could not recover money stolen as a result of fraud over the festive season. Joining me on Skype is David M. from Kaspersky Lab. David, tell us, why did so many South Africans fall victim to fraud over the festive season?
Well, I think the Christmas period is a time traditionally, it's one of those sort of spikes in activity of cyber criminals because they always like to latch on to something topical. And that could be something like a natural disaster, or it could be a war, but equally it could be one of those sort of times in the year when we all as consumers tend to be doing lots of stuff online. So Valentine's Day is another one, Christmas is always a good one, summer holidays, sporting events. So I think that's why Christmas happens like that, because it provides a focus when we're all doing stuff online. So it provides a large pool of potential victims for these people.
So really we should all be extra aware around the holidays.
Yes, I think so. We should realise, I think, that as well as some of the great offers we can find online, and as well as lots of the stuff we can do in terms of getting good bargains, we need to realise also that there are people out there who are trying to con us out of our money. They're trying to scam us, they're trying to sell us fake goods, they're trying to send us emails which seem to come from a legitimate organisation with links in them going to malicious websites. So all of that activity goes up at the same time that our activity goes up online.
Wow, now 57% of South Africans surveyed by Kaspersky Lab couldn't recover all of the money lost due to fraud over the festive season. How did this compare with other festive seasons? Is this kind of the number across the board?
Well, I think it probably varies from country to country, because it probably a lot depends on what the sort of banking code is within a particular country. But actually, I don't find that a really surprising statistic. I think several years ago, if we go back 5 years or more, probably the banks would be more likely to reimburse people their money because instances of cybercrime were not as high. And I think what's happened is, as it's become a more mainstream activity and more of us are exposed to scams, the banks are much less willing to just pay out money, no questions asked. They're more likely now, I think, to be asking us the question, well, how well protected was your computer? Were you running internet security software? That kind of thing. How secure was your password? Did you disclose any information just automatically? How cyber streetwise are you, so to speak? So they're looking for a little bit more from us to make sure that we're doing our bit to keep ourselves secure before they just pay out.